Hey, what's up, guys? This is Retronic Ice Cat. You're on Mr. Ice Cat's channel. Rate, comment, subscribe. So, here's another video that I wanted to do today. It's about how bad people get praised more than good people. And this is the truth. Bad people get praised more than good people. You know why? Because the world nowadays that we live in is very demonic. We live in a world that we can't trust anybody, even the ones who are closest to us. They're the ones that can hurt us the most. And I'm talking like family members, close friends. They're no exempt. Because people have just gone demonic. Like, the stuff that they hear, the brainwashing, the poisons, the air and the food and everything has corrupted the minds of people. The demons that are entering into human beings' souls have turned people fucking sick and twisted in the head. You know, a lot of people nowadays, will approach you all agenic and cool, thinking that there's no problem and everything. Deep down inside, they want to get inside you so they can destroy you within. That's what a lot of people do nowadays. And people praise them for it. They praise bad people. And not only do they praise them, they fear them as well. It's like a snake now that sneaks up to a person. And once the person moves, the snake strikes. And then the person dies within minutes. Is anybody going to mess with that snake? Or even try to stop the snake? Yes, they may try and kill the snake by chopping its head off and whatnot, but are they going to fuck with a snake like that? I don't think so. They're not going to try and be friends with a snake unless it's a pet snake and whatnot. But I'm talking like a python, or a mamba. Them type of snakes. Are people going to try and fuck with them? No. Or a rattlesnake, no. People won't try and befriend those type of snakes because those snakes, they don't trust anybody. And they always have the guard up. And all they want to do is just kill and attack. Just like what they do all the time. And human beings are no different. They do those type of things spiritually. But physically, they come to you harmlessly and innocent, and deep down they just want to know your information only to fuck you over, spread false rumors about you, lies and everything, and make other people hate you as well for no reason without getting to know you. And that's what those type of people are like. Because you know why? They see stardom in that person. They possibly see something that they don't have in you. So they want to slowly bring you down and rape your pride. That's what human beings do. And they get respected for it at the end of the day. When you're a good person, when you're trying to be nice to people, when you try to be too kind and whatnot, you don't get praised for it. In fact, people are more likely to disrespect you and take your kindness for weakness and belittle you and talk to you any old kind of way because they know that you may not even react or respond to their bullshit. That's why they do that. And they know that you're a nice person and have a soft heart. So they abuse that. Just like how a man abuses a woman, an innocent, defenseless woman, by beating her up or even raping her because she knows that she can't fight back the guy physically. So the man takes advantage of her. It's like that. People aim for weak people. They don't aim for strong people like them because they see them as a threat. So they back away from those people. And those type of people, once again, get respected. Nobody tries it with them. Nobody tests them. Because they don't want to be outmatched. They don't want to be dominated by the next person. So they leave that person alone, but target the ones who are, peaceful, loving, respectful, treat everybody equal. They target those type of people. It's like school, you know, where the bully always targets the weak one, but never targets a bully like himself. You know, and the outside world is no different. Even in workplaces as well, people target people who won't fight back or won't answer them back or won't question their authority and whatnot. They target those type of people, but they won't target an aggressive person because they know that an aggressive person will react unpredictably. So they won't even try it with that person. But a good person, they'll just talk to that person in all kind of way. They might even fire the person or call the person names, talk behind the person's back, or might pretend to be nice with you and say, hello, how you doing, you're right, how's your day been, everything, blah blah blah. And then, you know, when you speak to them and tell them about yourself and whatnot, then they capitalize on it. They'll be like, oh, okay, oh, that's good, yeah, you know, keep at it, keep doing what you're doing, I hope you go far in life. But deep down, they don't want you to go far. They want to see you down in the dumps, down in deep in the pit. That's where they want to see you. They want to see you below their shoe like a pile of shit. They don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you achieve your goals. Deep down inside, they want to see you fall. Because people don't like people who do good in life. They only like failures. They love being around failures so they can manipulate them and control them mentally and even spiritually. Sometimes physically, but mainly mentally and spiritually and emotionally. They can control their minds and manipulate them. Confuse their minds, turn their life upside down. That's what bad people do to good people. And that's the real fact. A lot of people can't see it. Sometimes it's not always good to be nice to people. Especially if they're treating you like shit. I know people want to be treated the way they want to be treated, but if people treat you like shit, you should treat them like shit even worse. They say karma is a bitch. Yes, karma is a bitch. What goes around comes around, but at the same time, you have to defend yourself before karma hits them. You know? It's like, in order to defeat your enemy, you have to be more aggressive and ruthless than they are. You have to be more violent than they are if they're trying to attack you on a physical level. You know? Because if you're not as violent or even more violent than them, then they are more likely to be violent with you and even try and kill you. So you have to kill them before they kill you. It's like a kill or be killed situation. You have to kill your enemy, you know? You have to take them out of the equation. You cannot be nice to them. You cannot try to reason with them because they're not gonna reason with you. They don't wanna fucking reconcile or anything. They're not interested in all that. All they're interested in is hurting you and putting you down and raping your pride and raping your soul. That's what they want to do. You know? They want to treat you like a bitch. And that's what a lot of people do. Treat people like bitches. So, that's the world that we live in nowadays. It's not the same as how it was back in the days. Long gone those days where people used to treat each other the way they want to be treated. Treat people with respect. Wish good on people. People don't do that anymore. It's now the opposite. People wish bad on people. People wish death on people. People want to harm other people. Take what they don't have away from them. Steal their shine. Steal their stardom. And they get praised for it. They get respected for it. Especially women. Women respect bad people. Especially bad guys. Women love bad men for whatever reason. Because they feel that that guy can protect them, and they love the drama, they love the excitement, they love when a guy fights for her and whatnot. They like all this fantasy bullshit that they see in the movies. Because most women nowadays are unrealistic. They're fake plastic like Kylie Jenner. There's a lot of Kylie Jenners in this generation. Fake boobs, fake ass, you know, doing plastic surgery on their face to make themselves look pretty. You know, there's nothing natural about this generation. Everybody's just fake. Everybody just likes to follow each other's asses, kiss each other's asses, dick ride each other, and fucking be sheep. That's what a lot of people do, especially women. When was the last time you saw a natural woman? Oh, wait. You can't remember, can you? Because you've never seen one. Well, at least not for a very, very long time. You know, I remember when women were natural during the 60s, 70s, even 80s. Even though I wasn't around during them times until I was born in the late 80s. But, you know, at least I could still acknowledge I could still acknowledge the past. And how people used to act in that. Compared to this generation. You know, because this generation nowadays are just full of shit. Most of them. It's very rare to find a person with a chip on their shoulder that has their head screwed on, who is from this generation. It's hard to find them type of people. They're very rare to find. It's like you have to dig deep. Just like looking for a treasure to find those type of people. You'd be very lucky to find those type of people in this day and age. You understand? Because there's too many conformers out there. Because people don't want to be left alone. They don't want to stand out from the crowd. Because they don't know how to be a leader. They're a follower. And they will always be a follower. Me, myself, I've never been a follower in my entire life. Never have been, never will be. That's why I don't really have a lot of friends. And I don't mind not having a lot of friends. Because I don't trust nobody. Because there's a lot of snakes out there who will pretend to be cool with you. You know, be fake around you, be phony, smile with you, joke with you and everything. When really and truly, they just want to see you crumble. They don't like you. They hate your guts. But they just come in your life just to crush it. And especially when your back is turned, when you're leaving their sight, you'll see a different facial expression on them. They'll be like, fucking pussy, fucking idiot, fucking dumbass, this and that. Because they think that, you know, you like them and everything. No. I'll take that back. They think that you may be thinking that they like you. But really and truly, they don't like you. They don't. They hate your guts. They just want to toy with you. They want to test you. You understand? People treat life like a game. When life is not a game. Because sooner or later, when you treat good people like shit for so long, they could turn out to be a lot more worse than you. And what I mean by that is they can even probably take somebody's life or their own life. Because they've been fucked around for so long to the point where they just can't take it anymore. Because there's only so much a human being can take. And you push that person to that limit, boy, I feel sorry for you. Because when you do that shit, there's going to be a whole leap of repercussions. You know, I don't condone people killing other people, but I understand why a person who's been fucked around with for so long does what he does or does what she does at the end of the day, because they just can't handle it anymore. And to make matters worse, they don't have the right guidance to help these people get through depression and social anxiety. They don't have that support system. So they just feel like, you know what, what's my purpose being on this earth anymore? So they just go out and create chaos. Go around murdering people, shooting random people. And then killing themselves in the end. Taking people down with him or her. Because you created those monsters. These bad people, these so-called bad people created those monsters to become serial killers. How would you like that person then if they went out and did all those things? Would you respect that person? Yeah. I wonder as well. I don't think you would. You'd regret fucking with that person. You'd have a lot of regrets. Or maybe not, because you're so evil that you don't give a fuck about nobody's life but your own. That's how demonic you are. Because the majority of the people in this world are demonic. They're sick and twisted. Soon they'll start legalizing everything. Soon it'll be okay to bully people and nothing will be done about it. Soon it'll be okay to attack people, rape people, beat people up, or even kill people. All of that will be legalized, which I highly doubt anyway. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if they legalize all of that and don't act upon it and take all of those things lightly. Because it seems to me, if people praise bad people, then they should legalize all of that shit. You understand? You can't be supporting bad people and then not supporting somebody who does all those things. You might as well support it all together. Because bad people get praised more. They get respected more. People look up to them. I see why they say the good dies young. Because, you know, the good people die out quicker than bad people. Because bad people don't like good people. So they take out the good people and leave the bad ones behind. You understand what I'm saying? Bad people started to occur. I know bad people have been around for decades and decades, but bad people started to get even worse and stupider from the mid-90s up till now. And it's still happening, but it's just evolved and grown. People are becoming more stupider. People are becoming more evil and satanic towards other people. Maybe because they have a shitty life, or they've lived a shitty life, they didn't have a proper upbringing. I don't fucking know. But does that mean you should go out and try and bring other people down who are trying to succeed in life and make something out of themselves in life? No, it's not fair. If you want to grow in life and succeed in life, you create your own avenue. You make something of yourself. You don't try and bring the next person down or try and steal what you don't have or may never have. Just because you live a shitty life, you were brought up rough. You want to try and bring the next person down. Nah, the world doesn't work that way. If you want something in life, you got to earn it. Not try and bring the next person down. But unfortunately, people don't want to do that. They want to suck up to people just to drain them out. Yeah. They're like Draculas. They're like walking zombies. Just sucking out people's blood and drain their soul out. That's what people do. You know? It's a shitty world that we live in. The earth that we live in. It's just a sad one. Because nobody gives a fuck about nobody, really. Not unless you're a bad person like them. Then you get respected. You know? And this applies to all race, not just a specific race. And especially women. Women are the ones who love bad people more than anything else. They love anything that's bad. They love destruction. They love chaos. They love fantasy. They don't like anything that's real or good. Because if you treat a woman good, she'll more likely disrespect you or fuck another guy behind your back. So you have to be very, very in between with a woman. You have to be neutral with her. You can't be, especially, you can't be too good to the woman. You can be bad to an extent, but to be too good is a no-no. That's the world that we live in, unfortunately. You know, women were like that, you know, during the 50s, 60s, 70s, and parts of the 80s. Women weren't like that. It's only, when all the thug life movement started, then that's when women started to act like fucking bitches. Because they've been brainwashed, they've been hypnotized to think a certain way. They're moving loony. All these guys, all these no good thugs and bad boys, all these drug dealers that gain money quick, use their money to manipulate these women and control them in mysterious ways, if you know what I mean. And they can do it, and they do it as well. That's why these women end up turning down good guys for those type of guys, because those guys have the accessories and the ability to control those type of women. Treat them anyhow, control them, manipulate them, fuck them, doggy them, rape them, beat them up. Whatever they want to do to the woman, they have the power to do that because they have the money. While the good guy has to work his ass off just to get that money, because they don't, take part in this in this dodgy bullshit where all these guys gain fast money just to live the better life. But really, truly, they're living a dangerous life. But then again, they get respected for being that type of person. They get respected for being a bad person. So really and truly, the world that we live in is a fucked up world, and to survive in this world, you just have to be bad. Or even badder. If that's how the world is, then so be it. Just do what you gotta do. You don't have to change. I'm just saying, the world that we live in has changed a lot. Yeah, it's changed a lot. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's my view on the world and how bad people get respected more than good people. So rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at RetronicIceCat. Subscribe to my other channel, Real News Talk, where I cover real news and world news. And let me know what you think of this whole situation, because this whole thing is just too real. It really is. And people can, be in denial about it. But at the end of the day, the facts are out there and it's in your face already. And the world that we live in is only getting worse and worse. And the only way for these things to stop and to die down is if we make a change and start treating people the way we want to be treated. Then maybe, just maybe, you'll get the proper respect that you deserve. So until my next video, take care, stay blessed, keep it 100. Peace.